live with my dog the whole day.
A few moments later.
Good evening, guys. I'm back after my afternoon sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I did my chores and fed my dog and did everything for a bit so I can do this now. This evening, guys, we're going to talk about the trolling phenomenon and how do trolls do the trolling that they do with social media. But we're not going to talk about any other trolls in this video. We're going to talk about my very own experience about trolling and how I did a troll post on Facebook and got trolled back. Well, I guess that's just how it works, that when you troll someone or somebody online, you will get trolled back, of course, because you're not the only troll in the social media realm. So as we start, guys, first I'm going to show you my shared post where I trolled someone on Facebook. Her post was about the Israeli and Palestinian conflict, I guess. But the post was deleted before, so I'm going to show you a bit of a look-alike of that post. It sort of looked like that. And I'm sorry, I just draw it on Paint app because I can't find the post anymore. No one archives it in Facebook. So as you can see, guys, my caption was intentionally to troll her or to annoy her because I don't agree or support her claim or post about the Israeli and Palestinian conflict, where she supported or showed support for the Zionists or for the Israel country, because we all know that the Israel is playing as a victim in this conflict, because it is not really a conflict for me or for other people. This is a colonization. The Israel is colonizing the Palestine. They are not fighting back, but rather they are colonizing the Palestine and dispossessing the Palestinian people for the rights of their very own land. And before I forget, guys, the censored words from the previous photo and for the next photos and for the next set of photos that I will show are some curse words, and of course the names of my friends who liked the post and reacted to the post. I censored them, just for data privacy purposes, because this blog is going to be published publicly. And guys, let's continue where we left off. So as I've said before, I did it for my own amusement, as her darker defines troll in 2010. They are users whose intention are to cause disruption and trigger conflict for the sole purpose of their amusement. And I just did that. I admit it. I admit that I trolled her for my very own amusement, and because I think sometimes this is how it works in social media. And if you're someone who haven't trolled somebody in social media before, I have to say that you don't know how fun it is to troll somebody in social media. So let's start. And the first comment from my post was from my friend, and he said that matagal ng problema ng Israelian. Jerusalem ang punot dulo ng conflict nila. Sa totoo lang, gusto naman ng Israel ng peace dyan, lalo na sa West Bank part. Problema kasi dito sa Palestine, gusto nila mapaalis totally yung mga Jews sa West Bank, kaya di naman pwede yun. Holy place din ng Jews yan. Di porket may police and military brutality, yan na yung true picture ng nangyayari. Sobrang complex ng conflict ng dalawang yan, way back pa sa 6-day war. And as you can see, guys, I replied to him in a troll manner because it seems to me that His sources came from Wikipedia when he tried to search it, and as we all know, Wikipedia can be edited by anyone or anybody in the internet. Anyone who knows to use internet can edit what's stated in the Wikipedia articles. And this is my reply. Ang Israel ay hindi totoo at gawa-gawa lamang ng Illuminati, but after that, I provided a information where he can read. These are facts with articles shown in the references. After that, I'm surprised that my friend maintained his composure somehow and did not reply to me in the same manner that I did to him. And he said that, yang nasa picture na 1946, alam ko British colony pa sila niyan, ang tawag ay Mandatory Palestine. Tsaka before yung Mandatory Palestine, sakop yan ng Ottoman, kaya mas marami talagang Arab. Isipin mo, parang yung mga Jews pa nga yung nawalan ng panahon na yan. Kasi nung dumating yung 6-Day War, in-expand territory nila kasi no choice sila. Sandwich sila ng mga Muslim countries. And then after that, another Facebook friend of mine replied to him saying that may Palestine na bago Israel, along with the article that entitled The Origin of Palestine-Israel Conflict. And he later on added that halata namang US Zionist propaganda lang basehan mo. He was obviously provoking the other guy to post some information to back up his claims. And then he answered back. He said that, "Hi sir, wala naman akong sinabing nauna yung Israel sa Palestine. Alam ko din nag-exist na ang Palestine na ancient time pa. Ang sinasabi ko lang kung paano nagsimula at kung ano yung conflict nila. Sinasabi ko na complex yung problema na yan kasi connect yan sa ibang Arab countries. Hamas is funded by Iran, Hezbollah naman Iran and Syria. Sinabi ko din na sandwich ang Israel sa bansang nakapalibot sa kanya. Hindi yan basta land grabbing at police brutality lang. May conflict na religion at politika yan. Kung tutuusin, damay din siya Shia at Sunni sa conflict na yan at hindi US Zionism at source ko. Inaral ko po yan kasi part yan ng financial marketing na hawak ko." And for the first time guys, I replied to him in a serious manner, and I was not trolling him this time. I said that naka-indicate na dito sa sineni yung propaganda ng mga Zionists, pati yung kritisismo ng mga author mismo na maski sila ay Jewish towards sa ginagawang dispossession ng mga Zionists. May offset pa nga sa dulo kung bakit ginagawa nila yan, which is hindi naman sapat or tama for justification. And lastly, he replied to me that, soft loots, naiintindihan ko naman yan, binasa ko din, kaso sobrang lalim talaga ng problema yung dalawang bansa na yan. Hindi ko naman sinasabing tama ginagawa ng Israel, human rights pa lang, negas na sila. Kaso tagal ko na kasing nakasubaybay sa conflict ng dalawang bansa na yan, kaya sa tingin ko wag lang sana sa ibabaw tignan yung problema. All I can say to this is, we weren't looking the problem or the issue in a surface level, but we are looking it directly in a way that we are supposed to look at it. But of course, I did not reply it to my post because it's obvious that he cannot provide any information that backs up his claims. And because I've said that I posted it publicly and all of my friends on Facebook can see it or rather interact with it, and with that, it is obvious that some of my friends also commented to troll me in a hard way. As you can see, the spawns of Satan have risen from hell, and I got a taste of my very own medicine in a more brutal way of trolling. Just look at these comments, guys. This is pro-trolling. When you don't know how to troll and you want to call someone to teach you how to troll, you can call this guy and teach you how to troll. Look at this. He even localized the issue and made it an issue in Cavite. He said that, alam ko pinapalis na mga taga-Burol sa Dasma. Nung nagsimula yung lockdown, nung tinanggap ni Gov Pogi yung mga informal settlers galing Manila, kaya gusto na paalisin mga taga-Burol sa Dasma kasi sumisikip na. And the other comment even middle-fingered my friend who posted a link about the Israeli and Palestinian conflict. And for the last comment, another friend of mine who lastly commented from this post, he even edited a comment of my friend who were originally I've been talking to in this post. And he said that, haha, toot, nabasa ko lang. Nagde-debate na mga tao. Nagsabi ba naman na toot, hahaha, toot. As you can see guys, I got trolled the hard way and I was not delinquent enough or brave enough to reply to them, or rather fight them in their very own field. As I remember from the article of Paabola et al. In 2016, they claimed that there is one general psychosociological way to deal with the trolls who are systematically spamming information. It is to limit reaction to those trolls, to remind others not to respond to them. In a rise of meshwork, the only course of action is not to feed the trolls. And that's a wrap guys, I guess this is goodbye. Just always remember not to feed the trolls, don't reply to them, whether they are paid trolls or your friend. They'll just troll you around. And unless you want to troll them back and you have that fighting spirit to fight them in their very own field and to, overpower them or overrun them with your trolling powers. That's it. Goodbye.